Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take on Air Walker in the Annunciation of Ruin, Chapter 3, the left hand Air Walker. We are going to take on Air Walker. He's the final boss. As you can see the node right now, they're showing you the different nodes that he has here active, and you're going to see specialist, power access, special bias 2. So we're going to take a look at that at the end of this video, but we are going to get to him and we are going to show you how to take out Air Walker today. We just finished up the video. The last video was with Dragon Man, and so this one is going to be even more interesting. I'm just looking at the nodes that are around, and then of course we're going to complete this quest, this week's quest at 100% by finishing off Air Walker today. And I'm going to take the path of least resistance to complete the test 100%, and then we're going to take the different paths during the week to complete exploration at 100%. But we are going to, the first thing we always do when we question is take the easiest part to get the most the rewards at the completion level, and don't have to worry about too much nodes and stuff like that. We're going to go into that later in the week, but here we go. We're going to take the path of least resistance. We're going to come down to the right, take that exit 7, and we're going to go towards Groot, and we're going to take Groot out. And I'm using the same 5 champions that I used throughout this series. I'm not changing up the champions. There's nothing special on any one of these buffs that are active. And the reason we do these gameplay is so that the newer members to the team or to the game get an idea of why you need to rank up your champions as fast as possible. If you do not have these powerful champions that I have right now, this is a 6-star rank 2 Mephisto to take on Groot. As you can see, we are laying waste to him. If you guys have weaker champions or 4-star champions fully ranked up, or 5-star rank 4 champions, which most people should have by now, then those are the champions you bring to the gameplay, and you will complete the quest. You might take a little bit more damage than I'm taking here, and I'm not by any means playing to get 0 damage. We're going to take some damage because we want to showcase reasonably moderate gameplay that an average player would play and still complete the quest. And so the way to beat skill is to rank up your champions. When you have more powerful champions, skill doesn't come in as much or as important. If you have weaker champions and you need to finish to get, then skill definitely does play a part of it. And with practice anyway, you're going to develop the skill. But until you get there, the best way to finish all these quests and complete it is to rank your champions up to max. This is a rank 4 5-star Awakened Captain America. We like to bring her in early on the fight so that she could bring her persistency charges up. As you know, once she has that kinetic, that charge up past 10, she could go into binary mode, and she does go unstoppable when she enters binary. So she's able to tank an SP3, for example. As if I were to pull back here now and go into binary mode, I would be able to tank this SP3 coming up here. See, we go to indestructible. He fires it off, but I'm indestructible. I'm taking no damage from that, and I'm able to finish off the Hulkbuster with absolutely no problem at all, because she is an absolute beast once she goes into binary mode. She takes a little bit of a ranking up, but she's ready for the next fight because she already has some charges towards that binary on the second fight. The next fight is going to be against Hulk Ragnarok himself, and we are going to bring in Nick Fury against him for the class advantage again on this fight. Again, class advantage just gives you a little attack advantage. Any one of the 5 champions should be able to take out anyone on the roster, but why not take that extra attack bonus by having a class advantage on the defender that you're fighting. We're going to parry, and we're going to spam the SP1 to get those bleeds going. Damage over time. do a lot of damage. Fire up that SP2, boom, it stuns him, and before you know it, this guy is completely wrecked and in the bin. Again, 5-star rank 5 Nick Fury. You need to rank up these champions as fast as possible in order to compete and complete these gameplay quests as easily as possible. It's very doable. Everyone has to do it with lesser champs, but when you're in the game long enough and you rank up enough, you're able to compete at this level, on collected level, with absolutely no problem with the game. And yet, based on the nodes, we do have a lot of issues sometimes. Sometimes it does make a difference who you ranked up. Your best and the highest champion could be taken out of the gameplay because of some of these nodes. Some of these 45,000 hit to take out Diablo. It's absolutely amazing, this Captain America Infinity War. SP2, 45,000 instant kill. This is why you need to rank up these champs to rank 5. Now, as I was saying, Alliance Wars, for example, when we do an Alliance War, there's so many nodes now that sometimes you cannot even bring in the best champion that you have because they're stun immune, they are not able to do any debuffs, so they buff immune. So sometimes you could rank up, you don't know which champion to rank up. Even if you ranked up the right champion, they're taken out of the gameplay because the nodes make them redundant and absolutely useless. I believe that a game should have some nodes, but it shouldn't be able to take away debuffs and stuff. That is why you rank up a champion. For example, Mephisto. He has a great debuff here. He has the Soul Imprisonment and he has that SP Incinerate. Some champions are just naturally immune to Incinerate. But when you have champions like Void, you say some champions are not immune to all debuffs, it pretty much ruins the fact that you've spent and invested time into ranking up a champion, and absolutely makes it useless just because of a node that it's on. And here we go. Venom is in the bin. So the nice thing about the wins, each win Mephisto gets, he has a persistency charge. So he's able to regenerate even more health with the more persistent charges he has. That keeps him in the game a lot longer. The next fight, we're going to go straight up the center here and we are going to take on Medusa. As you can see, if you go to the left or right, there's nodes with personal space, for example. And so we're going to go straight up the center. And Medusa has no active nodes on her, or buffs I should say. So it's just regular Medusa, and we are going to, as you can see, nothing special about her. We're going to come in here and we are going to take her out with Nick Fury, finish her off as fast as possible. We're going to parry and we're going to heavy to get that bleed going. Parry and heavy, parry and heavy. And then we're gonna bleed her to death. We're gonna get out of our SP's way. Again, we're gonna fire that SP2 if we get a chance, or just go into the SP3. There you go. And we are going to totally demolish her with this SP3. And as you're gonna see, we're gonna apply that bleed, and she's just being wasted away right now at this point. There's nothing she could do. Nick Fury all day long is gonna take her out. Now we're going to have the fight that we've been waiting on, and I've been waiting on. Again, this is gameplay, first try, first attempt. Didn't know what to expect from these champions. I've never seen an Airwalker in action. We're going to take a look at what he can do right now. On the last video we took out Dragon Man. He seemed to be extra easy. But let's see what Airwalker is all about. He has rapid metabolism. He has special bias, so he goes for SP2. Power access. So I'm not going to pay attention to any of these nodes right now. I'm just going to take in 5 champions. We lost very little health. We're going to take going one at a time, and hopefully we make it through the 5 and kill him. Or we're going to start off with, let's see, he has a lot of stuff here. Power Cosmic, Armor Break, he has Power of Galactus. It'll be interesting just to see his abilities and give you guys a show of what he can do. So he has a passive, Herald of the Destroyer, inflict a Dark Tide debuff on the opponent, whatever that means. Power gain, he has, I guess he's a little bit like Hyperion with the power gain and stuff like that. But we are going to see if we could do some damage with Captain America first. We're going to get that kinetic charge doing by parrying, taking the hits. There you go. We seem to be holding strong with the hits, and we seem to be doing some damage with bleed. So this guy is not bleed immune. He takes bleed damage nicely. Makes me think that Nick Fury is going to be great for him as well. We're going to bleed him a bit more with our SP1. We're going to block and hold that block so we can eat up that SP1 that he fired off. Alright, I just mistimed that. We're going to get that again. We had a nice 8,000 crit here on a heavy. So we're doing some damage. I mean, if Captain America could bring this guy down to 70%, and I'm not even trying, I'm just normal game playing, don't know what I expect from this guy. Not bad, 68%. And again, this is the first run. We just testing these champs out to see what we could do. I'm just bringing in Captain Marvel for fun, see if she could take him down. I'd be surprised if she did take him down. Binary goes into it. I want to dash and get my Unstoppable going. There you go. We were able to go into this. Okay. We were able to go into Binary. But again, that block did not block his SP1. So that is interesting. So now we learned something. And we are going to go in with Mephisto now, or Nick Fury. So we have Mephisto. He has the class advantage. We're going to leave him for last if Nick cannot do the job. And I mistimed that completely. Okay, bleed seemed to be working nicely on this guy. He is taking bleed damage, and he is not melting away. I wouldn't say he's melting away, but he is taking bleed damage. Again, with Nick Fury, I don't mind pushing champions to SP3 because this is only still the decoy, and we do not have the real Nick Fury. But it would be nice to see what his SP3 is all about. Here we go. Some nice graphics. Don't know exactly what he's doing. We didn't see any damage going on here, but again, Nick Fury is now the real Nick Fury, ready to lay some damage down. This guy has 4,000, 5,000 crit ratings, so you don't want to get hit by this guy too much because he is critting pretty heavily. I can't get he has the Power Cosmic now. We're trying to block and fire off the SP1s to get that bleed on, and there you have it. He's in the bin. Again, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. I appreciate every thumbs up. Subscribe, like. I appreciate the subscriptions and the likes on the video. And don't forget to work less, play more, enjoy life. These are the rewards for completing the quest. And you guys have a fantastic day. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Bye-bye.